Welcome to the show. Massive shout out to Ron Placone. I'm going to start doing that at the beginning and the end of the shows. He's helped me out so much. He has gone above. Hey, Robin. He's gone above. Hey, Debbie. He's gone above and beyond what anybody else that's got a following has done for me. And you know, it's one thing to come on the show and do an interview and maybe even mention me on your show when I do a super chat or whatever. That's fine. But he literally promotes triage oil on every upload that he does now. And I am so grateful and I am so thankful. And that guy has got lifetime triage oil for the rest of his life. I'm going to be sending him free stuff. Oh, he's going to be getting surprises in the mail all the time. And I greatly appreciate what he's done. I hope that other people will jump on board. You know, hey, Billy, when I have the problem in the morning of a nerve tingle in my spine and it's making me sad. I mean, it literally makes me sad. If you watch that video of me putting it on my shoulder, you can see the smile come to my face. That's real, man. That's the pain stopping in my back instantly. And it's real, it's powerful, it's true. And people like Ron Placone are required because no one will believe it. Everyone will think that it's snake oil. Everyone thinks it's fucking snake oil. And you know what? When I heard that people were rubbing cannabis on their body and relieving pain, I thought it was fucking snake oil too. I was like, yeah, bullshit. I didn't believe that shit. I was like, yeah, it's probably mental or whatever. Well, I was wrong. And as it turns out, I've actually discovered the solution for pain in the human body. And that might be hard for some people to believe. But, you know, when I was thinking about how it stops athlete's foot. And I was thinking about, you know, this morning when I got out of the shower, you know, I was drying off and stuff. And I put my foot up on the sink and I looked between my toes. There's not a scratch, not a mark, not a scar, nothing. No indication that I ever had athlete's foot. You know what I did? I took my trendy pain oil and I rubbed it in between all my toes as a preventative. I was like, well, it obviously worked and it's not coming back, but I'm just going to put some on as a preventative because it kills viruses, it kills bacteria, and it will kill athlete's foot. And so much more. And I don't want to sell it. I don't want to make money off of it. I just want everyone to know that we've been lied to. And that this is the evidence. This is just evidence. This isn't a profit-making thing for me. In fact, somebody tweeted me this morning. They're like, do you give discounts for the disabled? I said, you give me your address, I'll send it to you for free. I'm a nonprofit. It's about the information. It's not about me making money. And let me explain to you why. I make a lot of money. And it's not because of this. And it's not because of podcasting, obviously. I own corporations. And those corporations are doing very well. I'm making a lot of money. And I don't need to make money off of you. So, you know, I can't be bought. It's a good thing. Unlike the Young Turks, who obviously have been bought. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not even going to start. I put up a tweet. You guys can go retweet it. It's a photograph of the Young Turks. Feel free to retweet that. And you know what? Retweet it at Jenk. Retweet it at Anna. Retweet it at Emma. And retweet it at John Iadarola. For me. Would you do that for me? Did you write that, Billy? Did she light the dynamite? Sam, what's up, buddy? Vivian, the video really looks so nice. Randy Church 16, Vivian Howard to Randy. What video? What are you guys talking about? Vivian, tell me what you and Randy are talking about. What video? Sam, Randy, why? Megsy, hey, Megzer. Karsten, hey, Karsten. He says, hello, master. What's up, buddy? I'm a master of little. Jinmin, hey, Jinmin. Hey, Jinmin, what's up? We gonna mix it up again today, buddy? Jinmin holds on to resentments. I understand. That smells really good. It's curing up. That was written by Princess Margaret Windsor. No shit. Really? Thanks for sharing that, Billy. Yee-hoo. That's pretty funny. Billy. Yee-hoo. Yeah, let's get rid of this. You know, I could smoke this, but I want a nice fresh green hit to start off. I see I didn't smoke everything last night before I went to bed. Can you post it on Facebook? I don't have Twitter. Steven, this is what I want you to do. I want you to download Twitter. Okay, I don't do Facebook. But I do want you to come over to Twitter, okay? I don't waste my time on Facebook because nobody pays attention to Facebook. Steven, when you come over to Twitter, you're going to learn that. And you're going to like it a lot better than Facebook. Okay? So, just download the app. Find At Nay's Garden. It will take you 3 minutes. And you'll be reading all of my posts. And you'll be kicking yourself in the head for not being on Twitter sooner. Because there's a lot of magic happening on Twitter right now. Why? Because I have a lot of money to spend. And when you have money to spend on social media, you can make magic happen. So I'm going to take that money. I told you I didn't know what to do with my money. And I told you how frustrated I am that no one hears my message. Well, I'm going to put my money where my message is. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start, paying for these tweets. And I'm going to start getting the message out there. And eventually, you guys are going to tweet it to somebody who's going to pick it up and retweet it to the right person, and it's going to get picked up by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. It'll happen. We're this close. All we got to do is just stay positive and keep doing what we've all been doing. It's working. That's one of my buddies used to say that. It's working. You got to introduce my Randy today. Never knew it really looked so nice. You got introduced Vivian. It really looks so nice. I'm so sorry, Vivian. Are you Randy's woman? Are you like his wife? I'm a little confused. Let me get out of the way of these beautiful plants. They're so gorgeous. Look at those buds. Look at the buds right here. Look at this. Look at this bud right here. You see that? Where my mouse is? Look at that. Look at that bud right there, man. That's actually 2 buds. There's one superimposed over the other one. There's one bud here. There's another bud here. But still, this bud in the back. It's nice. I like buds. Spot on. Princess Margaret sold that limerick to Lyndon Johnson, and it got the Queen $1 billion bailout for the crown. And it's fucking crazy. Is that real? What, dude? Are you just making shit up? Because it seems like you are. Vivian. You are totally lying, dude. You're totally... We didn't have $1 billion in 1962. What are you talking about? Damn, your plants are gorgeous. Stephen Swift was admiring them in Twitter earlier. They're looking great. Oh, yeah. I uploaded that picture to Twitter. Yeah, to my background. When I see that picture of the Young Turks, I see Emma and Anna. Emma, how are they got it set up? John, Jank, Anna, Emma. The 4 of them with those smiles on their faces. It's weird. Their smiles really do look like phony smiles. It looks like that was the 19th time they took the photograph and said, smile. And they were like getting tired of it. And they're like, just faking a smile. It wasn't the 19th time they took the photograph. Those smiles were phony because those people are phonies. Cenk Uygur, Anna Kazbazarian, Emma Vigeland, and John Iadarola. They are all phonies. And they're fucking lying to you. They're lying to their audiences. They claim to be progressives, but they don't tell you when a new progressive party comes out. So I'm calling all of the Young Turks out. I'm challenging all of them to debate me on it. Let's put some sunlight on it and give them an opportunity to defend their positions. And I'm more than happy to accept the fact that they don't want people looking at a third party because they're scared about Donald Trump and they want Joe Biden to be the next president. Hey, man, I understand that. But just say the fucking words, man. Just tell your audience, hey, we're not really going to cover this People's Party because we're afraid it's going to take votes away from Joe Biden, and we really don't want Donald Trump president anymore, and we don't see a third party winning out over these two parties. Fine. You can't say the words. Keep it real, folks. Keep it fucking real. I challenge any of you from the Young Turks to take me on. I know I'm a fucking wacky doodle, fucking crackpot. Nobody listens to me on the internet in some dark fucking shadowy corner of the dark web or whatever the fuck you want to call me. That's fine. But hey, man, when Graham Elwood and I talk about it, then maybe you could talk to Graham about it. Is he more legitimate than me? Is he more of a real person worth a conversation than I am? I am so proud of my audience. I've got to tell you, you guys got on Twitter and you waged a fucking war against these phony progressives. And I love you guys. There's no way that John Iadarola, Cenk Uygur, Anna Kaspazarian, and Emma Vigilant don't know about me and this video and this sentiment. Now, they know. You guys made sure of it. Oh, they fucking know. And, there's end arounds. There's ways to get in. And they can mute me. They could even block me. None of them have blocked me. But they didn't know. They didn't see y'all coming. And y'all kept retweeting it. And y'all tweeted directly at them. And you told them. And you did exactly what I asked you to do. And don't stop. Don't stop doing it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep it those four motherfuckers. And don't forget Kyle Kulinski. And don't forget David Pakman. Include all of them in there, all six of them. And tell them that they're fucking phonies. Call them out. And let their audience members see that there's a whole group of people on the internet that's calling them out as the phonies they are. And we're not fucking Republicans. We're not Republicans. God damn it, I'm a goddamn progressive. I don't know what the rest of you are, but I'm a fucking progressive. These are supposed to be my jams. They have completely let me down. Not only that, they let me on the side of the road with a fucking flat tire in the middle of nowhere with no food, no water, and no way to get fucking home. That's what the Young Turks did to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm pretty fucking angry about it. And god damn it, I'm gonna fucking get the fuck on Twitter and I'm gonna let some folks know about it. And you know what? If you're all feeling my passion, you can do it too. Impress me. Impress me. Let me see how much of a voice we have on the internet. Go ahead and let loose, man. Let them know that we're not going to put up with being lied to. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're lying to us when they don't tell us the full set of facts that's out there. They're lying. It's almost like when Donald Trump, gave a bunch of money to corporations and made people like me rich. They don't want to really talk too much about that, do they? Well, there actually are people out there who are doing well. Well, they don't want to talk about that. They like to call them the 1%, and they like to say that, only the elites and the billionaires. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. It's the top 10% that's benefiting from this Trump economy, not the top 1%. And because the Young Turks and Kyle Kulinski and David Pakman and so many other people don't ever want to mention these facts, and I do, it makes me a more legitimate source of news for all of you. And think about it. You've got these polished presentations that they present to you with a beautiful fucking 200-inch screen behind them, a beautiful studio, a lucite fucking desk with shiny fucking tiles and LED lit walkways behind them and neon lights, and they got the whole goddamn thing. They got all the money, right? But they forgot the most important part. Where's the truth? Where's the facts? I don't care how much polish you put on your podcast. It doesn't matter. If you're a liar, your podcast is a fucking stinking turd that's just sitting on the internet. And that, when Alex Jones called the Young Turks the Young Turds, I laughed and I laughed, but I was still slightly supporting the Young Turks back then. No, they are the fucking Young Turds now. They really have earned, with me, they have earned that moniker. They really are the Young Turds. And if they want to speak to me, if they want to tweet at me, if they want to speak for themselves or mention it on a single video, then I'll lay off. But for God's sakes, you know, explain yourselves. We're giving you every opportunity. And the rest of you, I'm saying full court press, man. Don't let up. Okay? I'm saying go at it. Get on Twitter and have fun with it, man. Get on there and let them know. This is bullshit. The entire progressive movement is in chaos right now. And you guys need to know, we need to come together and not come together to try to beat the Republicans and not come together to try to beat the Democrats, but just come together as people who share facts and deal in honesty and data. I mean, what the fuck has happened to the progressive movement, man? They're like they call themselves the Young Turks. No, they're the Young Republicans. You know, and I'm sorry to all of my Republican friends out there. I love you guys, but you know you're all a bunch of motherfucking liars. You know you're all a bunch of motherfucking liars. And I know the Democrats are a bunch of motherfucking liars too. Don't take offense to this, but y'all know in order to toe that line, you got to lie to yourself, you got to lie to your children, and you got to lie to everybody. And it sucks to be a Republican in this world. And I really feel for you guys. I do. I know it's hard. It was so much easier with George Bush as your clown-ass leader, wasn't it? It really makes it challenging, but let me tell you something. I don't hold it against you guys. I don't. Hey man, I'm going to call a lie a lie. When you fucking lie to me, you're a fucking liar. When you get on goddamn your Twitter feeds, my Republican friends, okay? And you're posting things that say there's only 9,000 people who died strictly from COVID and all the other deaths were from... Are you fucking kidding me? Let it go, Republicans. Just let it go. Let's be friends and let's stop lying to each other. And that's what this show is all about. It's about reality. It's about facts. It's about the truth. And I don't care if you're a Republican and I don't care if you're a Democrat. We all need to deal in facts. And then from that base, that is where we grow from. That is how we become adults. Okay? Okay. Are we good? Someone said to me, he needs drugs to make it through the day. It's true. I do require drugs to make it through the day. I require my caffeine in the morning. I require my cannabis with some nice bong rips. Sometimes I'll take some pain reliever for a headache or something. I might take an antacid for some heartburn. Oh, I definitely require drugs to make it through the day. But there's one thing for sure about that fact. The drugs aren't necessarily bad just because I rely on them, okay? Drugs aren't necessarily bad because you need them to make it through a day, okay? So don't ever let anybody call you a druggie and tell you that you're a bad person. Chances are they're going to go home and dig into their fucking wine cabinet, okay? They're the biggest fucking hypocrites you'll ever meet in your entire life. They seem to forget the drugs that they use, you know? But for some reason, I explained it to them. I said, yeah, I do use cannabis to make it through a day 3 times a day. I said... but it makes me a better person. It wasn't a guy, it was a woman, Timothy. It was a woman. It was a woman on Twitter, and she wasn't jealous. She was indoctrinated to believe that drugs are bad, okay? That's what she was indoctrinated to believe. And I'm here to shatter the indoctrination, man. I am the great shatterer of the indoctrination cloud that fogs so many people's minds. You know, and what's crazy is when you hear people talk like me, then they're going to tell you the earth is flat. Or then they're going to tell you about, you know, that 911 was I'm going to give you the real scoop on, you know, the conspiracy behind blah, 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 blah. And then I just tell you facts. And then everything that I tell you is researchable and discoverable on the internet. You guys can, anything that I say, and then people are like, oh, he's not some crazy fucking conspiracy. He's just kind of looks a little crazy and he speaks loudly. But he's a passionate motherfucker. Yes, I am. And don't get in my fucking way. Don't stand in between me and my passion, young Turks, which is exactly what you've done. You stood in between me and my passion. My passion was the truth. My passion was the truth. And I used to watch the Young Turks because I always felt like I could get the truth from them. They would present me with something that was truthful. And now I know that it has been tainted. I don't know for how long it's been tainted, but I've been getting fed a steady stream of bullshit from them. Their hearts are not in the progressive movement. They are not trying to push the Democrats further left. They couldn't give a fuck. I have a feeling they're going to start showing you some empty Trump podiums on the Young Turks. That's the next thing. That's the next step. You have to take psychedelic drugs twice a day? That sounds fun. Anti-psych drugs, I gotcha. Psychosis. Jinmin, wow, buddy. Timothy, J-Bone, Karsten, Jerry, thanks for always keeping it real. I try to keep it real as real as I possibly can, man. I really do. That's my gimmick. That's my gimmick. I keep it real on the show, and it is a gimmick. It really is, because let me tell you something. It's work, man. It's hard. It's hard to do. It's hard work. And it's painful, you know, but the more you force yourself to be honest with people about everything, you know, you've got to show the pimples, you know, you've got to show the love handles, you know, you've got to show all of the ugly side of everything, or you're not keeping it real. And if I came on here and it was always up all the time, and it was, you know, think of, no offense, I'm a fan, but think of Custom Grow 420. It's a prepared, polished, produced product that you get every show. And now compare him to me. It's unpolished, it's unproduced, it's always unprepared, and you never get structure here. I'm not here for structure, I'm here for the real. And you might notice, if you go back and you watch my old shows, there was a lot more structure to them. There was the intro, we'd start out with this, then we'd move on to that, and then blah, blah, blah. No, man, it became fake. For me, it became phony. It was a show. I was putting on a show. And then I realized, man, I just want to have conversations with people. I don't want to have a show. I want to have conversations. And I reached out on Twitter, and you guys are going to be really happy about this. I paid for a tweet this morning. I think I put $50 down on it. And I told people, look, I'm just looking for like-minded people not like-minded, I should say like-hearted people with different minds that want to have conversations and become friends, no matter what our differences of opinions are. And I said, I've changed over the last year. And I want people to know that they're welcome to their differing opinions. And let's have that conversation, man. You know, and when you lie to me to try to prove a point, I'm going to tell you that you're lying to me. And I'm going to give you every opportunity to take it back. But if it continues, you know I'm going to have to block you. It's not an offensive thing. It's to protect myself and my audience, and to protect you from yourself too, and your own lies that you're telling yourself. Someone has to slap you across the face and wake you up. You have to realize what a lie is. You got to realize that a lie is a misrepresentation of the facts. That's a lie. It makes you a liar. Now, lying is the same as murdering somebody. Lying is the same as murdering a human being. You know why? Because your lie can result in somebody else dying. Lies can be deadly. I could name a million of them right now. You know, take LSD and you'll be able to fly. No, that's not true. Don't do that. It's a lie. You know? You get it? I hope you get it. Well, I try to keep you guessing, and I try to keep it fun and exciting on here. And, it's got to be informational, but it's got to be fun, and it's got to be unpredictable for it to work, I believe. So, the one thing that will not change is the smoke times on here. So, I am late. I would like to start. I have not even smoked. How long are we in? We are 24 minutes in. So, for anybody who thinks that I'm a drug addict, that's fine. You can call me a drug addict. But I just want you to know something. I have not used cannabis yet today. I've been up since, what time did I get up this morning? I think 5:30 or 6 a.m. this morning. I got up. I did everything that I had to do this morning. Took the dog out. And, I had some coffee, and that's it. No cannabis. I don't use cannabis for the most part unless I am live on this show. Now, sometimes I will put pain oil on something that hurts, or I'll put it on my lips, or I'll put it on, like I put pain oil in between my toes this morning as a preventative for athlete's foot. If you suffer from pain between your toes, if they get crusty and painful or whatever, use this stuff, man, and you won't ever get fucking athlete's foot again. You won't ever get it again, man. You will be amazed. So, I haven't used cannabis, and I just want to make the point that this is me, stone sober, with no cannabis in me. This is how I am when I am not smoking cannabis, okay? This is the guy. Okay? Now, I smoke cannabis, and it helps me get into character, and it helps me calm down and relax. It helps me take some of the background noise out of my brain, some of the anger from all the tweeting that I was doing earlier, where I was getting upset at, the Young Turks for ignoring this new progressive party, things like that. Eddie, yeah, you're late, and I want you to know something. I noticed, okay? I've been sitting here waiting. Seriously, bro. Eddie, 26 minutes. I can finally get high because you're here. Freaking A, man. Freaking A, man. Do you guys know that it's so funny? Jimmy Dore reminds me of Paul Lynde. Who remembers Paul Lynde from Bewitched? I believe his character's name was Uncle Arthur. He was the coolest motherfucker on the show. He was a wizard. And he was Uncle Arthur. And he had all the magic, and all that shit. But he talked like this, Samantha. He had a voice that kind of sounded like this. And every once in a while, Jimmy Dore kind of reminds me of him a little bit. Now, something interesting. Paul Lynde was gay and came out. One of the first actors in Hollywood, I believe, to come out as gay. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jimmy Dore, just a week ago, on his show, admitted that he had a bisexual moment in his life years ago. That's so fucking funny. Not really, but he just had a thought. He had a bisexual thought in his mind. And he came out on his show and told everybody about it. And it was so funny because I was like, yeah, I'm seeing where that Paul Lynde is coming from now. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. We've got Samantha over here, and Tabitha, and Darren, and Endora. You remember, it's Paul Lynde with a D, I believe. Paul Lynde. I believe he had a D in his name. I think it was L-Y-N-D, Paul Lynde. Can we get high now? Eddie's here. Yes, we can get high. Jeez, psh, unreal. Trina's here. Psh, unreal. Hey, everybody, Trina's here. Psh, unreal. Psh, nobody does Trina anymore, pal. Psh, unreal. Nobody does Trina anymore. Oh, I didn't mean that. I'm sure somebody's doing Trina. Hey, look at this. Dude, I need to shut the fuck up. I'm just being silly. So I need some cannabis in my body. Why am I saying all these weird things, man? God bless America. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and smoke. How's that? Cheers. You know what I say. Blah, 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 blah. Cannabis isn't for all, though. We gotta be serious about that. Cheers. Cyber Sorrow. I want to explain something to you guys about trickle-down economics. I like giving money away. I like it. When I see somebody doing good, I like to give them money. Dolch, where the fuck have you been? I hate you now. I hate you. You never come to my shows anymore. I hate you. I used to love you, but now I hate you. I used to love Dolch, but now I hate him. Where have you been, bro? I'm going to explain something to you guys about trickle-down economics. and my personal situation and why it doesn't work. Okay? Ronald Reagan and Bush Sr., they spoke of voodoo economics. They spoke of trickle down economics. The idea behind it is simple. All right, I'm going to explain it to you. I know you guys probably already understand what it is. You give massive tax breaks to the corporations and people who have lots of money. And in a trickle-down economy, they are supposed to start employing more people. They're supposed to hire personal help like butlers and cleaning personnel, and they're gonna go out to eat more, so that people that have the smaller jobs, the less paying, lower paying jobs would get some of that money as the wealthy go to their jobs and patronize them and tip them more and hire, lawn maintenance personnel, or get someone like my friend Mark who can basically like a handyman, like a personal handyman who can do anything. It's great. Great idea. Doesn't work. I mean, it works for Mark. Are you Mark? Do you live down the street from me? Do you know someone wealthy who's benefiting from this trickle-down economy? Are you tight with someone like that? Do they employ you? Okay. If you are employed by someone who is benefiting from this economy, press number 1. So if you work for a large corporation, it could be any of you guys, and I would expect some of you to say yes. The company that I work for is getting a massive amount of money from this economy. Eddie says he is. And I am benefiting because I'm hired and I am making money. So go ahead and press 1 if you are working for a large corporation that has received some of these tax breaks in this economy. Let me get more ones. There's got to be more of you out there, guys. Come on. Look, you're not hurting my argument by pressing number 1. You're not. I want to hear from there's 38 people here. Certainly, I can get more of you to press number 1. You're working for a company that is a large corporation that is benefiting from this trickle-down economy that we're in right now, where we have taken money from all of those programs that benefited the poor, homeless shelters, Meals on Wheels, hunger, all of these sorts of things. We've taken that money away from those programs. We've given it to these large corporations instead, and now you have a job. You have food on your table. You are making more money because of it. Press number 1 if you're benefiting from this trickle-down economy. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Karsten, you don't live in the United States. You don't, so only 4. Thanks for playing though. I love you, Karsten, but Herr German didn't include you, and I don't mean to be exclusive, brother. But we're only talking about the United States economy, and I'm sorry to exclude you from the conversation. You know I love you. Good to see you have your passion flowing. Michael, Death, hey, buddy. Teresa owns her own business. Right. I only have 4 number 1s. Okay, Joe, please. Joe Jordan gave me a number 1. Please, guys, you guys, listen. It might be in your best interest to press number 1 if you work for a company that is benefiting from this economy right now. I've got 5 number 1s. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to ask you guys one more time. Okay, there's 37 people watching this show. Only 5 people have pressed number 1 to say that they are benefiting because they work for a large corporation that is getting huge tax breaks. Iceman, press number 1 if your corporation that you work for is benefiting from this economy that is giving tax breaks to large corporations. You've got a great job. Are you getting raises? Are you able to hire more people? Are you doing better? Is your corporation, Iceman, doing better? 6. Only weekends? Well, are you doing better, Janine, now than you were 5 years ago? Jerry hit 1. I got 7 1s. I just want to know. No, I'm not your husband. Not your husband. No, 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 no. You. No, your company's not doing better in this economy. I'm I'm wondering why. Hasn't your company got massive tax breaks like my company has? And seeing higher revenues and oh, is business going down, bro? Is business going down? Is the demand for business going down? Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. The economy's supposed to be booming right now, and it is for the wealthy. It is for the top 10%, and it is for the corporations. But ICE is involved in that. He is in a big corporation, and I want to know what's going on. I work for Dollar Tree, as mayor. We got $2 raise, but they are taking it back. Well, that doesn't count then, Stephanie. Thank you for sharing that. Joe, that's a better question. Are you doing better than you were 5 years ago? No, 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 no. That's not a better question. No, no, no. That's not the question I'm asking you, Joe. No, don't confuse the issue. Don't confuse the issue. I'm asking a very specific question for a very specific reason. I only got 7 or 8 people to press number 1. There were 30, up to 40 people watching this. And it's a very low amount of people that are benefiting. It's not working. Okay? The trickle-down economy isn't working. It's only helping 25% of the people that I surveyed. That's not working. Business is slow because some projects temp shit down. Due to virus, was at 7 million a year. This year's 5. It's gone down. Wow. Okay. Thank you for sharing. No, thank you for sharing that, Iceman. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I was wondering. Okay. My point is this, guys. In Iceman's case, not a silver bullet. He works for a big corporation. Okay. In a lot of other people's situations, not working for them. Not only don't they work for a big corporation, I'm talking about 75% of my audience right now, guys. Press number 1 if you wanna try to say the economy is benefiting you right now. If you're working for a company that is benefiting from this economy, I've only got 25% of you. And you got to remember, there's people coming in and out of here constantly. But I've only got a small amount of you to press number 1. The companies are making the money. They're hoarding it. The investors are getting the cash. And I'm telling you, this is how big corporations work, guys, okay? I'm going to give you a great example. PG&E is the power company for most of California, okay? They were charging their customers exorbitant amounts for energy over the last 10 years. I know. I was one of the people getting raped. You can ask Iceman, he'll tell you. When I used to tell him what my power bill was, he was like, bro, temporarily shut down. I gotcha. He was like, bro, that's insane. Your power bill is fucking insane. I was like, I know, it's fucking crazy. This company, PG&E, right? When the fires started happening, it became plainly evident that PG&E had not been maintaining their power lines. In other words, when you have a lot of money and you're running a business that could be deadly, that could literally burn down an entire state, you take some of that money, right, and you put it into your infrastructure. Now, what that means is you take those power lines that are up on those cables and you dig trenches and ditches and you bury them. You put them in the ground. And you make it safe so when there's a problem, you don't set a tree on fire. When there's a storm or something that you have no control over, like an earthquake, you don't have a tree fall across your power line and then it sets the whole goddamn state on fire. But what did PG&E do with their money? They sent it off to their investors. Their stockholders bought yachts and islands and homes up on mountains with fucking solar energy. And, they didn't really need a lot of you guys to come clean their homes and do their work around their house outside and do any other, yard maintenance or anything else. They didn't really need to go out of their way to find people to do that sort of work. And I'm telling you, if it's only 25% of my audience, it's probably only 25% of the United States. And it doesn't work. I understand. People say, tax the billionaires, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. Look, man, I don't have the solution to all of our problems. All I'm saying is this one's not helping everybody. And I'm a help everybody kind of guy. So this is what I see. That universal basic income thing that gives you guys like $1,000 every month, I think that's a great idea, man. We have a surplus of money here in this country. We really do. We have enough to spend on a goddamn B-1 bomber or a fucking, F-22 invisible plane. We can feed the hungry. We can house the homeless. We can shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. And that doesn't mean shoe. That means put fucking shoes on their feet. So this is why the trickle-down economy doesn't work. When you give people like me a lot of money, okay? There's some people like me that will take that money and will put it in the bank, will find investments for themselves, and they'll buy themselves a bigger TV, a bigger home, a bigger car. They'll put their kids through college, and they'll never donate it. There's no spotlight on guilt. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? If you give someone a whole lot of money and they go take their money and they're doing whatever and they're not on a show and they're not telling you what they're doing with their money, you don't know if they're donating that money. You don't know what they're doing, and you know what? They know that you don't know. And you know what that does? That gives them the shield of anonymity. That gives them the curtain of privacy to be able to hold on to that money and be as greedy as they want. And let me tell you guys something. The Jews for years, for centuries, have always been associated with greed. But you know what that is? That's just projection. That's everyone else is greedy too and trying to blame it on just one faction of people. But y'all are greedy. All you motherfuckers are greedy. You know how I know? Because only 25% of my audience is benefiting from this economy. And if more people were like me and they tried to give that money out to people that needed it, there wouldn't be such a low number of people benefiting from a trickle-down economy. It's about greed. It's about anonymity. And if the money's there and you want these people, these wealthy people, to donate to all of these programs, well, that's what the goddamn government and the federal government was set up for in the first place, was to tax somewhat and make sure that those programs existed. And you know what? There's a lot of people who've lost their voices who that system no longer works for, but they are not able to just pick up a smartphone or get on the internet and tell you about it because they are hungry out in the street. They're taking shits on the goddamn sidewalk because they can't even get toilet paper, man. They don't have anything. And it's very easy for people like us to just look the other way and forget about it. But that shit is happening right now, man. And we have the solution. And people like me don't have to suffer so that other people can eat. It's psychotic. So I don't know the solution. I'm not giving you the solution. I'm just saying rich people aren't going to give their money away. And I've got a little anecdote that I'd like to share with you guys. Okay. I got so much fucking money. I was talking to my mom the other day. I said, I don't know what to do with my money. I'm getting nervous because I've never had to sit on this kind of money before. What should I do with it? And she's like, I don't know. So, hey, I'm a smart guy, right? I just thought about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna invest in a goddamn company. I'm not gonna invest in something that's going to just collapse and I lose everything. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy some heavy equipment. Hey, Jackie, I'm gonna buy some heavy equipment and I'm going to use it, not abuse it. I'm gonna work on it, make it better, and maybe in the future, it'll be something that I'll be able to sell and get my money back for. Or something that I'll need for the rest of my life, like a bulldozer, right? So, the first thing I decided to buy with all this fucking money that I had was a skid steer tractor. I bought it from somebody, and we had a conversation. They were much more wealthy than I am. Now, I'm wealthy. I'm fucking rolling in it. But their kind of money was the kind of money where they say fuck you to someone like me and laugh and laugh and laugh at me. That's the kind of money they have, right? They had enough money to feed and house all of you. And we had a conversation. And at one point during the conversation, it was very clear that people who benefit from homeless shelters, people who benefit from Meals on Wheels and getting fed from the government, they don't fucking matter. I kid you not, this person had zero empathy. And let me tell you something else. They lived somewhere where everyone around them, every other person around them, zero empathy. They couldn't give a fuck about you. Oh, you're disabled? Fuck you. Oh, you're a veteran with mental problems that needs cannabis? Fuck you. I can get it anytime I want. I walk next door and get it from my neighbor's kid. They don't give a fuck about you. So yes, you need the federal government to step in there and tax these fucking douchebags. You know, and I'm sorry to all of my wealthy Republican friends out there that disagree, but y'all are not giving your money out. You're hoarding it. You're a bunch of fucking douchebags for doing it. You know, it's not going to help if you tell me, oh, well, I gave to this cause and I did that. I don't fucking care. It's not working when 25% of my audience says this economy is not helping us. That's the facts. And that's what I bring you every day on this show, man. We need to wake up and realize what's going on. Hey, man, I'm not telling you how to vote. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what the fucking problem is here. I'm just putting a big fat fucking spotlight on it so that you guys can see it and be aware of it. We need UBI desperately. People need to survive, man. People need to be able to take care of themselves. And UBI stands for Universal Basic Income. And what Universal Basic Income means is that our wonderful federal government sends every single one of you that needs it a check for, say, $1,000 every month forever. If you could use a program like UBI, press number 1 right now. There's 37 people in here. I don't need it. So I'm not pressing number 1. I'm wealthy. But how many people other than me can press number 1? Great Dank Bud 710. I got one. Somebody could use UBI. Great Dank Bud. This bong hits for you for being number 1, son. Eddie, 1. Tay, 1. Hippie says top of the hour. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't tisms for all. The AC goes off because the smoke rings are turning on. Cheers, guys. Cyber style. Cannabis isn't tisms for all. I want to make sure I say that. Look at all the ones. Can I get any more ones? Can you guys use Universal Basic Income? Would you guys like to get a check for $1,000 every month for the rest of your life? Press number 1. You know, I'm sure that check would be based off of, you know, your age, your requirements medically, and how many dependents you have, children. Look, when Andrew Yang came out with Universal Basic Income, I said, that's the dumbest shit ever. I said, Andrew Yang is a fucking idiot. I still think that Andrew Yang is a fucking idiot. But that universal basic income thing, he was right about that. And I eventually became won over to that idea as I realized everybody needs that, man. I have, way more than basic income, but I've got monthly income. It comes in, and boy, oh boy, does I like that, And everybody else should have that too. That could single-handedly change my life. My question to that is, won't they just raise the prices of shit again with inflation making that money? Raise the prices. That's it. Interesting. Ryan, that's why whenever you create a program like Universal Basic Income, you set regulation to prevent corporations from gouging people like that. Right? That's what regulation is for. And you want something like that to work, you have to be able to control it. You have to make sure that what you said, it doesn't destroy your economy. Yes, it could devalue the dollar if everybody's all of a sudden got dollars. If it's done right, if it's done, you get intelligent people to set up the program and to monitor. You can make it work, Ryan, I promise you. Hey Google, do any countries have universal basic income?
According to World Bank Group, currently, no country has a UBI in place, although there have been several small-scale pilots and a few larger-scale experiences.
Actually, Mongolia and the Islamic Republic of Iran had it set up for a little while. Only those two countries, Mongolia and the Islamic Republic of Iran. I'm sorry, I said universal. I must live off 500 here. Hard. Hell, I'm struggling to pay all my bills. I work 2 jobs and do side hustles and still can't make enough to stay afloat. Helson, just listening. I can't wait to rewatch this whole video. This is Stephanie Sanchez. Jeez, Stephanie, I'm going to tweet that. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I'm going to put that on Twitter right now. That is why I haven't bought a Triage oil shirt yet. Aw, I'll send you one. Eddie, give me your shirt size. I'll send you one, bro. Nays Garrison. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, my boss gives me $1 raise, but my rent goes up 3.5% every year, making my raise moot. You like that word moot? Every year I bring home less as my rent goes up more than my raises. Michael, I am broke, forced to retirement, was not ready for it. Ex-wife got savings, but I am still alive. Michael. Megsy, we have payments from the government every fortnight, normally like $550, but it's doubled to over $1,000 a fortnight to help economy. I'm on Graham Elwood, man. I'm like, dude, let's do a show. Let's do a show, Graham. My dog's barking in his sleep. He's dreaming about yesterday when he was hanging out at my neighbor's house. Payments for every fortnight, normally like $550, but it's doubled to over $1,000 a fortnight to help economy boost to keep jobs. Jackie, wow. I think I'm a bit surprised at the locations. And a stimulus check, one off. We're a very lucky country, free Medicare. I am retired with a pension and a home business and making as much as I want. No worries. Our rent has went up here twice since COVID. And I don't know if I'll even be able to live where I live if this keeps up. And thank you, Nay. You're truly awesome, bro. And stuff here. Did I tell you I dyed my hair? So same concept. Let it trickle down, kind of like a. So same concept. I love when they do that. Bees. All right. Happy 710, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is up for all. Cheers. I think it's hot outside again. God bless America. That was beat. There it goes. It's my computer. I think my computer might be crashing, guys. No, it's still rolling. Okay, we're still rolling. I don't know, man. My computer ran all night last night and didn't crash. So I, deleted a bunch of data off the drive. I'm still not done doing the maintenance on the drive. But I'm getting better performance. I've actually gone longer periods without crashing, so that's a good thing. No, Jerry Whiteacre, you can't ask who I got my rosin press from, but I can tell you who you should get one from. Go check out pufftuff.net, PUFFTUFF.net for a rosin press. PUFFTUFF.net. pufftuff.net. Deep Lungs, that was a lot of rings. Yeah, but it was on a beat hit too. I mean, there was like nothing in there, and I turned it into like 70 smoke rings. It was like the story of, I don't know, you guys ever heard that, the story of Hanukkah? You guys know the story of Hanukkah? The Jews have this religion called Hanukkah. And it's based on this miracle that happened where someone was smoking a bowl of cannabis and there was just a tiny, tiny little bit and they thought it was beat, and he smoked the bowl and he blew 70 smoke rings. And so they started a whole holiday called Hanukkah because of that. Isn't that crazy? The smoke rings lasted for 7 days. It was only supposed to last for 7 seconds, and it lasted for 7 days. Freaking Jews. Psst, unreal. Nobody's Jewish anymore, pal. Psst, unreal. All right. You didn't know the story? Oh, that wasn't the real story, Karsten. It was kind of close. It was kind of close. I was doing a play on word. I was kind of play on the story. It's actually the real holiday, bro. Is based on they had a temple, and the temple got got attacked and they recaptured the temple, right? This sacred temple in Jerusalem. The Jews got their temple back, and they had to do their ceremony, and they had a oil candle supposedly that they were supposed to burn, and it was like an eternal candle. It was supposed to burn and burn and burn, I guess, or something like that. But they only had enough oil for one night, and it burned for 7 days and 7 nights. That's the stupidity behind the holiday of Hanukkah. That was really all they could come up with. The oil lasted for 7 days. But Karsten, that's the actual story behind Hanukkah. Just so you know. Someone wasn't really smoking a bowl. All right. Cheers, guys. Where are we at? Quarter of the hour. Cannabism tis for all. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabism tis for all. Cannabism tis for all. My brain has stopped working. Cyber style. My dog is awakening. My lighter has extinguished itself. Patience. Carb cap in a flower bowl. Oh, Jackie, I love your smile. Thank you, honey. Jackie Blue. I like to dab it and I smoke the cannabis. I got a bong right here, I like to fill it up. Ooh, Jackie Blue. Oh, was it 8 days? It lasted 8 days? My bad. My bad. My bad that I said it was 7. It's 8, guys. Yeah, that sounds right. Now, menorah has 9 candles on it. So yeah, it would be 8 days. Karsten, take note, it's not 7, it's 8. And you heard it from a Jew. Hippie chick's a Jew. You heard it from her. She knows. Just like my platform says. Medicare for all. Universal basic income. We want to forgive all student loan debt. We want to end all foreign wars. We want to take that money. We want to put it back into our economy. We want to help the homeless. We want to feed the hungry. And, meanwhile, I'm going to sell out to the Democrats while you guys are actually working on my problems. Yo, shut up, yo. You're very good. Yo, my friend. You had your chance, my friend. You blew it. Now shut up, yo. Shut up, yo. You're no good, yo. You're no good. You betrayed the family. You're no good. Shut up, yo. Yo, and sit down, yo. Shut up. No more tweeting, yo. No more tweeting. Shut up and sit down, yo. You're very good. Janine, please call me Nay, N-A-Y. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Janine. I appreciate it. I'm gonna sit here. Got a bong. I'm gonna do a little bit of bong hitting just for you. We're gonna go. Gonna I said, everybody got yourself. I said, Christmas time for all of you to see. I should go watch some Elvis impersonators and learn how to do an Elvis impersonation. You gotta get a little snarl going. Gotta get my little butt bills palsy and get a little swagger going. You know what I mean? Got a little swagger. Got a little swagger, baby. Gotta get a little swagger. I don't know how he talks. I need to go listen to one of my favorite musicians of all time, so I can figure out how the fuck to do him. Christmas. That's the only thing I know how to say as Elvis is the word Christmas. I'm high. Well, stop it! You're gonna take me out of character, goddammit. I'll stop calling people cunts and pedophiles. You'll ruin me! Don't make me be that real. Can't do it. Gotta stay in character. It's the one thing. You know? I'd be so boring. Trust me, I'd be so boring. Oh, God. I don't know who Joe is. Joey. From Friends, the show. Joey from Friends? Is Billy here? Billy? Is Billy here? Testing 1, 2, mic check, Michael. Jackie says never. Never what? Nay's a good guy. You don't want to fuck with Nay. Oh. Man, look at those buds above my head. What? Psst, unreal. Nobody has buds above the head anymore, pal. Psst. 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 Have everything, friends. Learn a pillow and a jacket and a backpack. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Oh, you've confused my brain. I don't believe that there's 37 people watching the show, though. Psst, unreal. How long has it said 37 for? Watch it be 6. We got 6 people watching. Press number 3 if you're still watching this broadcast. Press number 3 for me if you're still watching this. But let's see how many 3s I can get. Let's see how many number 3s I'll get. All right. Why are my jeans always riding up? I wear them too high or something. I don't know what the fuck, dude. They gobble up. They gobble up. They fucking ride. Eddie, 3. Jerry, 3. Michael, 3. Jay, 3. Dave, 3. Jackie, Lil, I can't. Ice, I'm here. Votava, 3. Hippie, 3. Enoch, 3. Ice, 3. Alan, 3. Teresa, 3. Now. Hey, Brian. Stan, 3. Janine, 3. William, 3. Look at all the 3s. Jeez Louise. I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alan makes it so easy. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Out of 37 people, only 18 of you pressed number 3. Seriously. I would love if any of you could contact me on Twitter and tell me why you're unable to chat. Look, if you're watching this on my Twitter feed, find this show on YouTube under Nay's Garden, Facebook under my real name, right up there, Ben Shader, up in the top left corner where it says my real name on Facebook. Periscope under the name Periscope might be Nay's Garden on Periscope, right? Right, guys? Let me know if I'm wrong. Twitch under the name Nay's Garden. And then you'll be able to chat in here, okay? Let me know if that's the reason why there's so many people watching, but you guys aren't able to press number 3. Janine, that's very nice of you. You're very sweet. Thank you. Some YouTube channels don't let you chat either. Some YouTube channels don't let you chat? What? Can't find it on YouTube. Alan, it's the name Nay's Garden. Nays space Garden. Nay's Garden. It should pop up all over YouTube. I'm broadcasting to like 5 different channels on YouTube right now, supposedly. Why did that just happen? Why does Windows 10 suck my dick? Why did everybody tell me right now, why does Windows 10 suck my dick? Well, I'm moving a window from one monitor to another, and it makes every screen that I had up disappear, including the chat, everything. You know, Windows 10, you suck my dick. Have I said that before? I'm going to say it again. Windows 10 sucks my dick. They're such fucking idiots. God, you guys are fucking idiots. Fuck. I really had to just do that all that you just saw me do. I had to pull everything back up again because they shut it all down as I moved a window over. It's like, yeah, let's close every window on his screen because he moved his window off screen or something. What? What did you just do? I subscribed you on YouTube because you never show up as live anymore? Look. They're Eddie Haynes and Enoch and Jerry and Randy and J-Bone are all watching on YouTube channels. So I know YouTube is up and running. I'm going to head on over to the dashboard though, and I'm just going to check on if I know one of my channels is down from copyright. So I'm going to let that's supposed to be 10 days for this other guy to respond to this copyright violation that I supposedly did. Hey, let's smoke. Happy 420, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. I'm late. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism is for all. Cheers. It ain't too late till it's 428. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I think Jay is trying to say some of YouTube channels won't show on my restream chat. Oh. Well, Randy, notifications been shitty. That's why you guys just follow every single fucking source of media that I'm on. You're gonna get if you really want to get notified every time I go live, Just follow me across everything. You're going to get a notification. You know, it's going to be one or the other. Turn it on your phone. Turn your notifications on. Turn your volume on your ringer, right? Pull down from the top. Pull down your volume thing. Click the little arrow thing next to your volume thing. Pull that down. Make sure you have all of those notification volume levers turned to the right, on your phone. Then follow me on every single one. Follow me on all 6 Facebooks. Follow me on all 20 of my YouTube channels. And sign up for notifications on every single one. I promise you guys, you'll get a notification if you really want to get those notifications. Dude, it still says 37. I'm not buying that shit. I'm going to have to refresh the chat. This is some bullshit. Wait. No, I got the numbers right here. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 21, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35! It says 37, but there's really 35. So I wonder if we could get a couple more people in here if it would bump up that 37 to like 40. Because I think it's stuck on 37. I think it goes up to a certain number and then it gets, as the number decreases, it gets stuck. And then if more people show up, it'll unstick it. That's what I think is happening. Let's see if we can bump it up. There, we got somebody else in here. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't move it. But we're probably at 36 now. We're probably at 36 viewers. Somebody double log in real quick. Log in from one of your other channels at the same time. I hate when that counter doesn't work. It drives me freaking batty. I followed you on everything. I think one group still says pending. A group says pending? Okay, I'll see if I can figure out what that is. That's, yeah, group. I have to go into groups and accept people in those groups. I got 7 and 10 here. Man, I can't wait to get that YouTube channel back. I really hope I do. I mean, I don't know what the supposed violation of copyright is, but Jesus fucking Christ, to take my channel down for 3 months and give me a copyright strike, a strike on my channel, and take my channel down for 3 fucking months? Holy shit. Ann Brant Knudsen, it says 10. Watching on Facebook and YouTube. Janine Montori, Twitter says 4 people. I'm on Twitter now. Janine Montori. Yeah, the number didn't change. But it still says 7 and 10 on here in the 2 main channels. 17. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 32, 33. I got 33 that I can see right here. But I can't see them all. Oh. It's a funny little box that we like that. Yeah. Huh. It's not 37. I think there's only like 30 people watching now. Isn't that weird? Here, I'm going to refresh it. I'll refresh it. We'll find out. It'll add it up for us. It's just got to refresh the counter. Let's see. Oh my God, it's 37. What the fuck? That's hilarious, dude. What were the chances of that? Oh my God, thank you guys for staying and watching. This is fantastic. Holy shit. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, my goodness gracious. You're just too good to be true, you guys. You're just too good to be true. Not sure about YouTube. YouTube gives me trouble. Went on Twitter. All I get is buffering. Cheers, 37. Hell yeah, cheers to 37. Bottom of the hour. Cheers. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh. Oh my God, 37 people. You know, you don't even have to press fucking keep it open when there's 37 people watching. Holy shit. God, man. Wow, dude, the show's doing better. That's really good. There's more of you here now, man. I'm so happy. So let's talk about some stuff, shall we? Since I've got a little time to talk and the dog is comfortably sleeping. And y'all are here. I do have some things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. You know, things that we've talked about on the show before, but I think that it's important that we talk about it from time to time. And making sure to not be too repetitive because I think there's a lot of things that we talk about here. But you know, we discuss gardening and you know off-grid living and things like that. Ways you can sustain yourselves. Man, I had this idea and just not to bore you, it's just going to be a second. For someone that was doing good, someone that had a lot of money, and let's say you watch the show and you're like, I got a lot of money like that guy or more, you know, I could do anything I want. If you're one of those people, okay, and if you're not living in an off-grid home right now and you can afford to go buy one in addition to the home that you have, if you don't want to leave your home completely, you want to just go buy one. Check out this idea I had. Go find yourself a home on a river, a piece of property that's at least, you know, try to find something 3 acres or bigger that's on a river that's got a home, right? Nearby. And make it off grid if it's not already off grid, or purchase one that's already off grid, or make it off grid. Go get the solar panels and make it completely self sustaining. It's not hard to do. Dig a well, you know, it's going to cost you like $4,000 or $5,000 if you're at if you're on the East Coast, if you're at sea level, or it's going to be more expensive if you find a mountain home. And I recommend you do find a mountain home, but chances are it's going to be more expensive to drill that well. But hey, Tula, put the well in and make it off grid, right? And then flip it. Do it again. Idea I had for people that were like, hey man, I've got money to invest and I don't know what to do with it. You know, find those off-grid homes and make them completely off-grid. And you know what you're doing? You're creating homes for people that will be able to not only sustain themselves, you know, you'll plant gardens and you'll have greenhouses, just like what I've done here. They'll be able to take care of 20, 30 other people as well, and exchange in commerce with those people, bartering, providing services and actual food. You're doing a good thing. You'll be making money while you do it. You're not hurting anybody. You're providing jobs for people too. If you have the solar company come out and install solar, or you do it yourself, but you have labor come out and help you or whatever. Just an idea I had. Some people ask me all the time, Nay, I've got a lot of money, but I don't know what to do with it. Can you? And for those of you who have no money at all, I really recommend that you just try to get, I will kill you. I really recommend that you guys get the basics ready to go. And if you are in a home that you are renting from a landlord, a private individual, get the fuck out. Okay? Move to a home that you're renting from a bank. Okay? If you can do that, do it. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're in a home that when the grid goes down or society collapses, so and I know what you guys are thinking now. Some new people are like, oh, this guy's one of those crazy off-grid people. Please, please, please. I'm not crazy. I do live off-grid. I'm told this house is completely self-sustaining. I bring up my solar panels and show them to you. They're really, they're quite a sight to see. Let me see if I can pull them up. Am I selling my home to convert another? I don't know. I don't know. But I had the idea this morning, hippie chick. I had the idea. You know? I had that idea. I was like, you know, I could do this. I could just move, find another place, make it totally off grid, and you know, it's not picking up my camera right now for some reason. I don't know why not. Oh, somebody's waving up. No, he's going back to sleep. I'm sorry, I can't bring up the camera on the panels right now. Because for some reason it's not coming up. I'm doing some network stuff here to see if I can coerce this camera to pop on, but it's not. Huh. So, if you don't have wealth, okay, but you are just scraping by and you're in a home that's owned by a landlord, that landlord, when the grid goes down, is going to show up at your door with his brother, with his neighbor, or with his entire family, or with a whole other, or not him, or maybe just send someone to your house that you don't know to take it from you. Because it's not going to be your home. Now, you can be prepared to deal with that. Absolutely. Ah, look at Eddie. He says, a company owns my place. Well, then you're sitting pretty, son. Stay right where you are, okay? And I'll tell you why. Work for getting a well put in. But, you know, I don't know if you have water. Are you near water, bro? Let me know. Either way. Eddie says a company owns his place. And when a corporation or a bank owns your home and the grid goes down and everything collapses, nobody's going to come knocking on your door to take your home away from you. You got nothing to worry about. Remember that. You're living in someone else's house when you're renting. It is not yours. Okay? That landlord's going to take back what's theirs, especially if it's desirable. And if you've made it into something that's really nice, you know, If your landlord is somebody who you can beat the shit out of, and if they don't have any friends, well, then you might be okay. There's exceptions to that rule. I own 2 off-grids. One's in Colorado with a creek. Wow, Tula. That's nice. You should. You should. To get out of there, I'm in Maryland. It's way cheaper. To Janine. You're in Long Island, New York? Well, let me tell you. New York is going to flood. Okay? Computer. How close is Long Island to the ocean?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikitravel.org, at its widest, the island is approximately 20 miles from north to south. Just so you know, I can help if you ever mistake.
Computer, shut the fuck up. Okay, Google. How close is Long Island to the ocean?
Here's a result from the web.
Okay, Google. Tell me how close Long Island is to the Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean is 4,765 miles from Long Island.
What? No, it's not, you fucking idiots. Long Island sits in the goddamn Atlantic Ocean, doesn't it? You guys, is Long Island in the Atlantic Ocean? Help me out here. Okay, Google. Show me a map of Long Island.
Here's a map of Long Island, New York.
Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. You gotta get the fuck out of there. You're in the wrong place. Oh my God. Yeah, you're sitting in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, you get the fuck out of there. Move. Listen. Listen. Not one day. You start doing it now. Get the fuck out of there. Not this one day bullshit. I'm telling you, this is the problem. You guys, man, Janine, it could happen tomorrow. Do you understand this? Man, oh, God. Look, everybody that I've ever told to move to a state where it's legal for cannabis, make sure you find yourself a home that's on a mountain, off-grid. You've got a river, you got whatever. You're going to do this shit. That's how you fucking do it. Rent from a fucking bank, all right? Find a rental property from a bank and do that. Find a corporation or a bank and rent it from them, There's plenty of realty companies out there, all right? If there's a realty company out there that's renting to you, that's not representing a private, and make sure you ask them, say, is this bank owned or is this owned by a private individual? Not interested in anything owned from a private, and that's okay. Just tell them, look, I don't want to rent from a fucking landlord. Okay, I'll rent from a management company is fine. But you're not dealing with a fucking landlord ever again. You tell them that. And if they want to know why, say, look, if the grid goes down, I'm taking this house from you, suck my dick. That's why. And they'll be like, I never I really thought of you. You're pretty smart, aren't you? Yeah, okay, cool. Maybe we should do that too. That's what they'll probably say to you. Oh, who needs some love? Who needs some love and attention? Brogan, cause he's here for the duration. He's the baby. Let's go back to sleep, I think. Okay, you wanna go back to sleep? Go back to sleep. You need a bath. I need to give him a bath. So where do I recommend? I recommend, any state that's got altitude, right? That's away from the ocean. That's legal cannabis. That you can grow your own plants outside. Make sure you can grow your plants outside. Okay? You want to grow outdoors. You don't want anybody to be able to fuck with you. Where I live, I can grow 6 plants outside. That's what I recommend. You want full sunlight from dusk till dawn. You want full sunlight unobstructed by trees in at least one area on the property where you can put one of these greenhouses. So fucking cute. When he's walking, he's a little wiener schnitzel. You're the wiener schnitzel. You're the wiener schnitzel. He's a little muscle boy. Oh my god. You know what I want to get him? I want to get him a wife beater. Like super tight fitting wife beater. With like what should I have on it? Ooh. Maybe like a camouflage pattern wife beater. Tight fitting wife beater. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Oh, you would be so cute in your little camouflage colored wife beater shirt. Yes, you would. So get on the internet and start looking up realty companies in the areas that you're interested in. You want altitude, you want full sunlight, right? You don't want to be surrounded by trees. You don't want to be in a fire zone like me. But if you are in a fire zone like me, you at least want a piece of property that's not going to burn down. You want the house to survive a fire. So, at some point, there might not be an insurance company to take care of you when a fire comes through. Think of that. I put trendy paint oil in Rogan's ears, and it makes him feel so much better when I do that. I did that yesterday. Both of his ears were bothering him a little bit, but they're staying clean. It's just this one, his right ear, the one that was really bad. It's still rough. It feels rough on the skin, when it gets dry. Hello, who's pretty boy? You are. You're the pretty boy. He's got his paws crossed. Is that the fucking cutest thing in the whole world right there? Yes, it is. It is the cutest fucking thing in the whole world. That right there is the cutest fucking thing in the whole world. You got your little paws crossed. Oh, that's very classy of you. That's very classy of you, Rogan. Yes, it is. And his name, Rogan, when he's coming in the door, I was like, Rogan. I was like, Rogan. That's such a powerful name, Rogan. So you're like a little warrior. Yes, you are. You're so cute. And I was walking him this morning, and he's just got such definition in his muscles, and I'm walking him at it. I'm looking at him while I'm walking him, and I just can't get over how fucking cute he is. you just want to pick him up and hug him. He's just so fucking cute. It's like you know what it reminds. It reminds me of that actress that did that Tinder profile thing where she said she liked cats. She just really loves cats, and they're just wants to get a whole basket full of little kittens, and she wishes that she could just have every cat in the world, because every time she thinks of them she just wants to cry because the cats are so cute. And that's what it reminded me of. I reminded myself of that. It's like, he's so cute, I just want to grab him. He's so cute. Oh God, look at him. It's like he knows it. It's like, you know how cute you are. He's very happy. He's a very happy doggy. Do you keep your plants all year round? I'm going to try to keep them alive for as long as I can. I'll see if I can get them back in a vegetative state, absolutely, with the cover on them. If they can go back in a vegetative state, then I can start cutting clones off of them. You know? It would be amazing. So we'll see. We'll see. It's whenever you're taking the buds off, you're going to want to leave a little bit on each branch. That's how you try to keep the plant alive. You don't cut it down to the stump. If you want to try to keep it, you got to leave little growth on every single branch, and the plant might revegetate. So we'll see. You know, I'll turn the lights back on, you know, and put it in 24 hours of light. Where did he go? My incense out? He just walked out on the balcony. He's on the veranda. He's on the balcony. He's walked out there to snoop around a little bit. We're trying to set our house for 365 growth. That's what I want to do. I want to grow year round. I want to have tomatoes. I want to have zucchinis. I want to have pole beans. I want to have lettuce. You know, I want to have everything all year round. Just cucumbers, constantly, everything. And, you know, anything that I can't eat, I want to be able to give to other people. You know, I got plenty of neighbors. And there won't be growing, that will not be growing year round, you know, because they don't have this kind of a setup. Right on. Yeah, what's going out there right now, what's going on out there right now is amazing, because you guys remember about a week ago I went out there and I put the nutrients and the amendments in the soil. You guys remember that? Oops. That's not going to work. Let's get rid of that. I'm having a hard time here with my brain not working properly. Those plants right now are starting to respond to those nutrients now. It's already been a week, and they are really loving what's going on down in the root zone. The mycorrhizae are literally exploding, and they are so active. Yes, and I sprayed them. I sprayed them with a product called Endall Safer Soap Endall, and I would recommend anybody use that. It gets all the bugs, all of the molds and everything off of your plant. Did Ron Placone go live? Let me see. I love him. Okay, let's go see what's going on with him. Here I am. Of course it doesn't. He should be right at the top of my screen since he's live. Oh, it doesn't say he's live here. God damn it. "22 hours ago, 17 hours ago." No, bro. Where's he live at? Do tell me. Please, 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 please. Let me know these things, please, please, please. Let me know these things in which I need to know. Require the knowledge that you can share with me today, please. Sort of sources and sorts of things might you be able to share with me today? What sources and sort of things might you share, sir? Is that nice? You like the way I'm setting it up with the inset here? The zoomed in? Man, I want to zoom it in more, but I guess that's all I can get for right now. And now we could just do this. So you can literally see which bud it is. It is literally that bud right there between the two photographs. YouTube? You tagged me on Twitter? Why the fuck didn't I see him? Jesus fucking Christ, I'm on his channel. Oh my God. Subscribed with notifications. Doesn't say anything is live. Dude, I'm fucking devastated. I'm fucking devastated, man. Oh, he's on Restream. I got you. All right, Twitter. Ron Placone. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. And fantastic job on Sunday. How much fun did you have? I had so much freaking fun.
Fuck yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for telling me he was live. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to have to take my dog out. So I hate to go, but you guys all go over to Ron Placone's and watch his show, okay? Tell him I sent you. Go have fun. He's live via Twitter on Restream. You can get there on the link that you guys just tweeted at me. Okay, Stephanie, I'll check it out. Send it to me on Twitter, Stephanie. Just tweet it at Nays Garden on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, download it and then tweet it at Nays Garden on Twitter. It's pretty easy. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. And you guys check out Ron Placone. He's live right now. Get your news on with Ron on YouTube and at Ron Placone on Twitter and ronplacone.com. Bye, guys.